Hey everyone, we're diving deep today into healthy eating.
On a budget.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
can be a real challenge, especially if you are like me and trying to lose weight.
Oh, yeah. And let's not forget heart health.
So important.
Yeah.
So how do we make healthy eating work without spending a fortune?
Well, a lot of people think,
That it's got to be expensive.
yeah, it's a myth. Supermarkets kind of trick you into overspending, though. It's crazy. Like, all that yummy stuff.
Like the snacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that processed stuff. It's right there.
At eye level.
Totally. Or by the checkouts. Like, they know.
Then we'll grab it.
Totally. It's like psychology or something. To make you buy stuff. On impulse. Did you know that?
I always thought I just had a weakness for chocolate.
Well, it's not just you. We all do. But knowing that they're trying to trick us helps.
Right.
Definitely makes me want to resist.
So one good strategy is to shop.
On the perimeter.
Yes. Start there,
Okay.
because that's where they usually put.
All the good stuff.
Exactly. Fresh produce.
Lean meats, dairy, all those essentials. So if you fill up your cart with that first,
You won't be as tempted.
right, buy all the junk later on.
Oh, that's a good tip. So basically,
Shop the perimeter first.
and then
Brave the inner aisles. With a full cart and a game plan.
love it. So we're tackling that myth that healthy food has to be expensive,
Right. There are tons of affordable options.
that are still good for you.
Exactly. It's all about choosing nutrient-dense foods.
Nutri-dense, so that's
Packed with the good stuff, vitamins,
minerals,
fiber,
protein, healthy fats.
all of that without all the extra calories and cost. And the best part is
They're budget-friendly? Give me an example.
oats.
Oatmeal.
Hmm.
Really? That's pretty basic.
I know, right? But they are so good for you.
Okay, tell me more. I'm listening.
So they have this fiber. It's called beta-glucan.
Beta what now?
Beta-glucan. It's a soluble fiber,
Okay.
and it can actually lower your cholesterol.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The bad cholesterol.
The LDL.
Yeah, the one that's bad for your heart.
That's amazing. I did not know that.
Yep, and they're super versatile, too. You can do so much with them.
So not just breakfast then.
Nope. So many possibilities.
All right, I'm sold on the oats. What else should we add to our budget-friendly shopping list?
Let's see, beans and lentils.
Okay, those are pretty cheap.
And filling. They have lots of protein and fiber to keep you full.
I do love a good lentil soup.
Me too. You can make so many things with them, though.
What, like?
Soups, stews, salads, even veggie burgers.
Oh, right. Okay, what about veggies? They can get pricey, though, especially fresh ones.
That's true. But frozen vegetables are amazing.
Frozen. But are they as good as fresh?
Often they are, and they last longer. They are picked when they're perfectly ripe and frozen right away, so it locks in the nutrients.
We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes they are even better than fresh because the fresh ones might have been sitting on a shelf for ages,
Mm.
losing their nutrients.
Oh, wow. So frozen is a good way to go.
I think so. Cheaper, too, and so convenient, especially for those busy nights when you don't have a lot of time to cook.
All right, frozen veggies it is. Added to the list. What about protein? Lean meat can be pricey.
You are right, but eggs are a great option.
Eggs, a classic.
Yeah. They are packed with protein and healthy fats, and they are so versatile.
You can do anything with them.
I know. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Love it. But what about fish? Isn't that important for heart health, all those omega-3s?
You are right, but fresh fish can be a splurge.
So what do we do?
Canned tuna.
Or salmon.
Oh, right. Canned fish. I haven't thought about that in a while.
It's budget-friendly and still gives you those omega-3s,
Yeah.
which are so important for heart health.
Okay, great. So many good ideas here. What else? Any other budget-friendly heroes we should know about?
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Yes. They are so good for you
Yeah.
and so cheap.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
They have tons of fiber and vitamin A,
Hmm.
and you can do so much with them.
Like what? Roast them, mash them, add them to soups, or even use them as the base for a meal.
Wow, I'm impressed. Sweet potatoes are officially back on my radar.
And don't forget about whole grains.
Like brown rice and quinoa.
Yes, and barley. They are all so good for you. Filling, fiber-rich, help regulate your blood sugar, support heart health. They really are amazing.
Okay, but brown rice can get kind of pricey sometimes, I've noticed.
That's true, but buying in bulk can help.
Bulk buying, like those giant bags.
Yeah. You often get a better price per unit that way, especially for pantry staples.
Like grains?
Yes. Beans, oats, even frozen veggies.
Oh, that's smart.
And if the bulk size is too big, you can even split it with a friend.
Oh, that's a great idea. I love that. All right, so now we've got our powerhouse ingredients. Now, how do we shop for all this without breaking the bank?
You need a plan.
A plan.
Yes. Meal planning is key.
Meal planning
Mm-hmm. If you know what you're going to cook each week, you can make a shopping list.
and avoid impulse buys.
Exactly. And stick to your budget.
So no more aimlessly wandering the aisles.
Hopefully not.
All right, I'm ready to become a meal planning pro.
Yeah.
What else can I do to be a savvy shopper? Give me all your best tips.
Okay. Let's talk about store brands.
Store brands. Are they any good?
Often they are. Just double check the ingredients list and nutrition facts.
Compare them to the name brands.
Exactly. You might be surprised.
They can be a lot cheaper.
I know, right? Sometimes they are basically the same product, just cheaper.
Okay, that's a good tip.
Hmm.
I definitely need to pay more attention to store brands.
And whatever you do, don't fall into the trap of buying pre-cut or pre-packaged stuff.
Oh, right, like the pre-cut veggies and stuff.
Yeah, and the meal kits.
They are so convenient.
I know, but you're paying a premium for that convenience.
Yeah, I guess so.
Buying whole produce and prepping it yourself is almost always cheaper.
True. And probably healthier, too.
Often, yes.
Yeah.
You avoid all the extra sodium and preservatives and stuff.
Okay, good point. No more convenience trap for me.
What else?
Be a sales sleuth.
Sales sleuth. Yeah. Look for sales. Use loyalty programs, coupons. There are even apps and websites to help you find the best deals.
Really? Why?
It's like a game. You can get so much more for your money if you just do a little bit of research.
I love a good bargain hunt. Okay, so now that we're armed with our shopping strategies, what happens when we get home?
Time to cook. And meal prep. That's how we're going to stretch our food budget even further.
Okay, I'm ready.
One of my favorite strategies is batch cooking.
Batch cooking.
Yeah, like making big batches of soups and stews and casseroles.
And then you have leftovers.
Exactly. You can portion them out and eat them all week.
Oh, I love that idea.
It saves so much time and money.
Genius. It's like setting yourself up for success all week.
Exactly.
What about snacks? Those can be tough when you're trying to eat healthy. And stay on budget.
I hear you. Processed snacks can be a budget killer, and they're not good for you.
So what do we do?
Make your own.
Make my own snacks. That sounds intimidating.
It's not as hard as you think.
Like what kind of things can I make?
Trail mix,
Oh, that's easy.
energy bars, hummus. It's way cheaper to make these things at home. And you control the ingredients so they're healthier too.
Okay, you are inspiring me to get creative in the kitchen. What other meal prep magic can you share?
Be flexible
Flexible.
with your recipes.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be able to adapt them based on what you have on hand or what's on sale that week. And don't forget the power of freezing.
Oh, right, the freezing.
It's like a time machine for food.
That's such a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I'm already picturing my freezer stocked with pre-prepped meals and smoothie ingredients.
It can make your life so much easier.
Speaking of easy, what about those days when I don't feel like cooking? Any shortcuts?
Meatless meals.
Oh, like meatless Mondays, I've heard of that.
Exactly. Beans, lentils, and tofu are your best friends.
They're so much cheaper than meat.
Right. And they're packed with protein. So it's
Yeah.
a win-win.
Okay, I love it. We've covered a lot of the ground here. The power of nutrient-dense foods, smart shopping strategies, and cooking hacks to help us save money. But can we get even more specific? What do these budget-friendly, heart-healthy, weight-loss-friendly meals actually look like?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's start with breakfast. Okay, so for breakfast, oatmeal.
Oatmeal. I knew you were going to say
I know,
that.
right? It's a classic for a reason. It's so good for you
Yeah.
and so cheap.
Okay, but sometimes it's kind of bland. How do we make it more exciting?
Oh, there's so many ways. You can add fruit,
Like what kind of fruit?
berries.
Berries are good.
They have lots of antioxidants.
And they're sweet.
Yeah, or bananas.
Oh, yeah.
Or even chopped apples.
Okay.
And for healthy fats and protein and a little crunch,
Nuts.
nuts.
I do love some nuts in my oatmeal. What kind do you like?
I mean, almonds, walnuts, pecan.
Pecans are good.
So many options.
And if I'm watching my sugar intake, I can skip the maple syrup, right?
Exactly. Let the fruit do the sweetening.
Okay, that's a good tip. What about lunch? What are some good budget-friendly lunch ideas?
Lentil soup.
Ooh, lentil soup is good.
It's hearty, filling, affordable, packed with fiber and protein.
Keeps you full till dinner. What do you usually put in your lentil soup?
Oh, all kinds of veggies.
Whatever's in season.
Exactly. Or whatever you have on hand.
That's smart. Okay, so lentil soup is a good one. What else? What do you do when you don't have time to cook?
A salad.
A salad? But salads are so boring.
Not if you do it right.
Okay, how do you do a salad right?
You gotta add some protein.
Protein. Like
what?
chicken.
Grilled chicken.
Yeah. Or hard-boiled eggs. Beans or lentils.
Okay.
and lots of colorful veggies,
Mm-hmm.
and some healthy fats,
Ranche.
nuts, or seeds.
Okay, that sounds pretty good, actually.
Right. A salad can be a meal if you make it a meal.
Okay, I'm convinced. All right, what about dinner?
Remember those sweet
The
potatoes?
sweet potatoes,
You
yeah.
can make a sweet potato and black bean bowl.
Ooh, that sounds good. It's so easy. Just roast some diced sweet potatoes, toss them with black beans, some cooked quinoa or brown rice.
And then toppings.
Yes. Salsa, avocado, a dollop of Greek yogurt.
Mmm. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
It's so good and so affordable.
Okay, I'm putting that on the menu this week for sure.
Mhm.
What about when you're really short on time, like those crazy weeknights? What's your go-to?
An egg and vegetable
Oh,
scramble.
that's easy. And fast.
I know, right? Super protein rich.
And you can use up any leftover veggies.
Exactly. Throw in some cheese or salsa.
I love it. So many good ideas.
And snacks. We can't forget about snacks.
Snacks are a danger zone for me.
I know, but instead of reaching for those processed snacks that are expensive and full of junk, make your own.
Homemade snacks.
Yeah.
Huh. Like what?
Greek yogurt with berries and seeds.
That's pretty easy. And tasty.
I know, right? Plus, it's super nutritious
So much protein.
and probiotics for a healthy gut.
And the berries have antioxidants.
See? It's like a super snack.
Okay, you've convinced me. What kind of seeds do you like?
I like chia seeds,
Right.
hemp seeds
Okay.
for extra fiber and omega-3s, or you can do granola for a little crunch,
Granola is good.
or sliced almonds for some sweetness and healthy fats.
Mmm. I could go for a yogurt parfait right now.
Me too. It's the perfect snack.
So many good options.
Ah.
Okay, I'm feeling good about snacks now. What about shopping strategies? Can we dive back into that for a minute?
Sure. The supermarket can be tricky. There are so many temptations designed to make us overspend.
I know.
But don't worry, I've got some tips to help you navigate those aisles like a pro.
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me with your best supermarket wisdom.
Remember that shopping
The
list.
shopping list, yes.
It's your secret weapon.
I'm starting to see that, but why is it so important? I feel like I can just remember what I need,
Maybe you can, but having a list keeps you focused.
so I don't get distracted by all the shiny things.
Exactly. It's like a roadmap. It keeps you on track.
Okay, I'm sold on the list. What about those buy one, get one free deals? They are hard to resist.
Oh, the BOGOs.
Yeah.
I know, but before you stock up,
Ask yourself,
do I really need this?
and will I actually use it?
Yeah, and does it fit into my meal plan?
Right. So maybe I shouldn't stock up on chips and cookies just because they are on sale?
Probably not, unless they're healthy chips and cookies.
Okay, BOGO wisdom acquired. What else? What other tricks should I watch out for?
Those end cap displays.
End caps, you mean like the displays at the end of the aisles?
Yeah. They are designed to catch your eye and encourage impulse buys.
They are dangerous.
They can be, but you can outsmart them by
Wow.
being aware of them and asking yourself, do I need this? Will I use this?
Does it fit into my meal plan? Got it. Okay, any other supermarket survival tips?
Don't shop hungry.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good one. I am so much more likely to buy everything in sight when my stomach is rumbling.
I know, it's like willpower goes out the window. Eat something before you go.
Okay, will do. A full stomach equals a clear mind at the supermarket. Okay, what else?
Consider shopping at different stores.
Different stores. Why?
Well, you might find better prices on certain items.
Like produce.
Yeah, some stores have better deals on produce than others.
That's true. I usually just go to the same store every week. Out of habit, I guess.
I get it. But it's worth checking out other options. You might be surprised at what you find. What about farmers markets? Have you ever tried those?
I've been wanting to. But are they budget friendly?
They can be. You can find really fresh local produce and support local farmers.
I like that. All right, I'm going to add a farmer's market trip to my weekend plans. Any other shopping strategies?
One last tip. Read the labels.
Ugh, labels. They are so confusing. There's so much information, I don't even know where to start.
I know it can be overwhelming, but don't be swayed by those buzzwords.
Buzzwords, like what?
Like natural and healthy. They don't always mean what you think they mean.
Oh, that's tricky.
Flip the package over. Look at the nutrition facts label and the ingredients list.
What should I be looking for?
Serving sizes, calories, added sugars, saturated fat, sodium, all that good stuff.
Okay, good.
And look for ingredients that you can recognize and pronounce. The shorter the ingredients list, the better.
So basically, I need to become a food detective.
Exactly. The more you know, the better.
Okay, I'm ready to put on my detective hat. All right, we've covered shopping. Now, what about cooking? I love the idea of cooking more at home, but sometimes it feels so intimidating and time-consuming. Any tips for making it more approachable?
Definitely. Let's talk about that. So cooking at home, it doesn't have to be, you know, fancy.
Right. I'm not trying to be a gourmet chef or anything.
Exactly. Start simple. Learn some basic cooking techniques.
Like what?
Roasting veggies,
Okay, I can roast veggies?
grilling chicken, sautéing greens.
Okay, yeah. Those are pretty basic.
And once you master those, you can use them in so many different recipes.
It's like building blocks for
Yes.
cooking. What about pantry staples? What are your must-haves?
Oh, definitely canned beans, lentils, whole grains, nuts, and seeds.
Okay.
They last forever, and you can use them in so many dishes.
It's like a culinary arsenal right at my fingertips.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to use leftovers.
Oh, I love leftovers. Lifesavers.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They're perfect for lunches. Or you can even transform them into a whole new meal.
Oh, yeah. Leftovers night is the best. Okay, so we've got our cooking techniques, our pantry staples, leftovers. What else? What other culinary wisdom can you impart?
Get yourself a slow cooker or an Instant Pot.
I've been wanting to try one of those.
They make cooking so much easier, especially on busy weeknights. You can just throw everything in and let it do its thing.
It's like magic.
I know. It's like having a personal chef.
What about flavor? Healthy food can be kind of bland sometimes.
Herbs and spices.
Oh, yeah.
They are your best friends. They can make all the difference.
I do love to experiment with different spices.
Me too. It's so much fun. And it's a great way to add flavor without adding extra salt or sugar.
Which is important for both weight loss and heart health.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm feeling inspired to get back in the kitchen. Any other tips before we wrap up?
Remember that cooking at home is self-care. It's about nourishing your body.
Oh, I love that.
It's an act of love.
For myself.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about when I'm feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, on this healthy eating journey?
Yeah.
Any tips for staying motivated?
Find a support system.
A support system? What do you mean?
Surround yourself with people who get it.
Who are also trying to eat healthy.
Yeah. You can join online groups or forums, share recipes and tips, or even struggles. It helps to know you're not alone.
That's a good idea. I do love connecting with people who share my passion for healthy living. What about family? How do I get them on board with the healthy eating, especially on a budget?
It can be tough, but involve them.
Involve them.
Yeah, in the meal planning, grocery shopping, even the cooking.
Oh, that's smart.
That makes them feel like they are part of the process. And they're more likely to try new things if they help choose them.
I love that.
It is.
It's a win-win. Okay, so family cooking night it is.
Yeah.
Any other tips for encouraging healthy eating habits?
Don't make it about restrictions or label foods as good or bad.
Right.
Focus on the positive. Talk about how good it feels to eat healthy food.
More energy, focus.
Exactly. It's about nourishing your body
Hmm.
from the inside out.
I love that. So much more positive. Okay, any final words of wisdom
Yeah.
as we wrap up this deep dive?
Be patient. It's a journey, not a destination.
Right.
And celebrate those small victories along the way and have fun. Experiment in the kitchen. There's no one right way to eat healthy.
It's about finding what works for you, your lifestyle, your preferences, and your budget.
Exactly.
So what's the one thing you want listeners to take away from this deep dive?
That healthy eating on a budget is not about deprivation.
It's about
Empowerment.
empowerment. I love that.
Taking control of your health without breaking the bank.
It's about making choices.
That nourish your body, your mind, and your soul.
Beautifully said. This has been such an inspiring deep dive.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I feel like I have a whole new toolbox for making healthy eating a reality on a budget. Any final thoughts for our listeners?
Go create a life.
Ugh,
Vibrant health and delicious abundance.
that is the perfect note to end on. Thank you so much for sharing all this incredible information.
It was my pleasure. Stay curious, everyone. Stay nourished. And keep diving deep into the world of health and wellness.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us. Remember, eating healthy on a budget is totally doable with a little planning, a little creativity, and a willingness to try new things.
Until next time.